Welcome to a world made of cardboard assembles. It's that time of year where monsters and scary creatures come out. As a kid, I never really got into scary things. I never really liked haunted houses or horror films. I did like Godzilla, and I did watch the classic Universal monster movies when they came on TV on Monster Theater on Saturday afternoons. But I never really liked gory things or scary things like the other kids enjoyed. I mostly liked superheroes, sci-fi, and goofy puppets. Here's a picture of me from preschool where I dressed up as a lion. In first grade, I was Spider-Man. In high school, though I was 6 feet tall, I dressed up as a 4-foot tall puppet named Ruggy. Judging by the Halloween costume aisle at my local Walmart, superheroes are pretty big for kids still today. So, today for my Halloween video, I'm going to assemble the Avengers Create-It Activity Set. This kit was gifted to me by a friend of the channel, Gojitron. He is currently running his own little series of videos where he's talking about Monster Month and celebrating all things monstrous and spooky. Gojitron has a fantastic channel covering all manner of pop culture comics, movies, and TV shows and toys. The amount of knowledge and care that goes into his videos is second to none. I highly recommend his channel. Link is in the description below. So while he covers monsters, I'm just going to assemble some superheroes. So let's see what we can find out from this kit. This was a kit that was bought, it looks like at Dollar Tree, because this is a Greenbrier International kit. I tried to find this kit in my area and I couldn't find it. Gojitron found it where he lives, and I could not locate it in any of the Dollar Trees around where I live. So I was grateful that he found it and sent it to me, because it's a really neat looking little kit. It's a foam board kit that comes in with 4 sheets of foam board. Wow, this one's taped together. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I've just opened this up for the first time, so if this thing all falls apart, then it's right now. There's nothing else that can be done, so we'll see what happens. Wow, they really put some tape on the back of this. I don't know why they did that. Okay. Anyway, we got Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Panther, and they have the heads of the characters on a separate sheet of foam board. That's rather interesting. So what I'm going to do, since they all, looking at the instructions, it looks like they all pretty much assemble the same way. I'm just going to assemble one of them. I think since Captain America, let me see something here. Yeah, the Iron Man and Black Panther come pretty much looking the same. Captain America has a shield. I think I'm going to go ahead and assemble the Captain America figure and see how it all works out. So let's get started. And I will have them all assembled by the end of the video, but for the live video, I'm just going to assemble Captain America. So let's see what happens. Alright, they only give 1 sheet of instructions. It says pop out all the character pieces, follow the steps below, display, and enjoy. Wow, that's the only instructions you get. Okay, this is made by Tara Toy Company. They make several different little plastic figures, little small, like birthday party treats and stuff like that. And I remember them making action figure cases when I was a kid. So they're still around, still doing some pretty good stuff. So let's see. Let's take a look here. All right, this, I'll pop it to where the colored parts come out forward, so I don't mess that up. All right. Yeah, it just says pop them all out, so I'm going to try it out. Just to where I can't figure out how this goes together, we'll know that did something wrong here. But anyway, let me go ahead and start assembling one of them. Start assembling if I can. Let's see. Got a little tool here to help me poke out the foam board pieces. Kind of tiny. I really like, though my channel's name is a World Made of Cardboard. I do like Foamboard because it is a neat little, very versatile material. You can print stuff on it and cut it out pretty accurately, and it does pretty well. So I like it, but don't have the ability to print directly onto it. I always have to either print onto something and glue it down or something like that. But it works, gets the point across. The pieces on this kit are coming out pretty nicely. Like I said, this is something I probably would have said, oh, I'm definitely getting that. But when Gojitron sent it to me, I looked in every Dollar Tree around where I live, and there's about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them within a 10-mile radius of me here, and I could find nothing, not a thing. So like that goes like that. That fits on the back there. That is interesting. I'm gonna kind of squish the tabs a little bit to get them to go into the slots nicely. Yeah, I just couldn't find this anywhere around in any of the Dollar Trees where I live. Found some dinosaur kits. I haven't bit the bullet on those yet. Thought about it. So, okay. There's the body. That's not bad. That went together pretty nicely. Alright, the arms. Arms just slide over like this. Good. Okay. Next, let's see. I have no idea. Oh, these are for the legs. Okay. Alright. I was wondering how they were going to do this. There is a piece here. This. Alright, that's delicate. You could bend this and easily mess that up to where it won't go back flat again. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I would suggest be ready way to disassemble some of this as you're going through it to make parts go together just right, because that didn't want to go together very well right there. I mean, it's staying together nicely, it just didn't want to go in the slot. Still doesn't. So I push that down some there. There we go. Okay. Alright, this. These are the leg connections right here. There we go. Okay. We're showing his belt flying out. And how on earth? Fold these back just a little bit here. That is very delicate indeed. Turns belt buckle. Doesn't want to go in. I'm going to have to really do some finagling with this. There we go. Alright, that's better. Okay, next. Okay. V. Alright, V and his shield go together, so I'm going to pull those out. Those together in a few minutes. Alright. Looks like we have part of Captain America over here too. And can't really tell. Yeah, these are same parts. Well, I guess they go together. That's his feet. This is a brighter red, so I'm assuming that this is the Captain America costume. The Iron Man seems to be a darker red. So, put that together. chair squeaking, if you can hear that. Alright. Oh, that goes together nicely. It matches the piece that went underneath with the picture. The artwork on the piece matches nicely. That's really good. I like that. That shows some thought into the part. I just knocked that part out again. And knocked it off again. Alright. Put Captain America's head together separate here. Alright, I don't like how the head split the picture. I know it has to be done that way, but really didn't like that. Put his belt on last, because that didn't want to go on right at all earlier, and it will fall off again. Oh, this is delicate. Yeah, that's really delicate there. Wow, that doesn't want to stay on working at all. I mean, it's going in. And there he is. Finally. It's a neat little kit. I mean, it makes what it says it was going to do. It's a little cumbersome at times, but it does go together nicely, and it makes a nice little figure of Captain America. So, I'm going to show what the others look like. I'm not going to assemble them on video because this was a little more complicated than I thought it would be, but you'll see what they look like when fully assembled. And here's the assembled kit. Iron Man went together pretty well. He had the fewest pieces of all the kits. Captain America, you saw his assembly, a little complicated, some small parts, but he went together nicely. And Black Panther, the little belt buckle on him was really kind of tough to get in place, but it went in all right. All three kits make some nice little figures that you can stand up on a shelf and admire. I wouldn't recommend getting too close because the 2.5D look, that 2.5 flat pieces kind of stand out when you get too close, but from a distance they do look very good. So thank you to Gojitron for gifting this set to the channel. So and thank you for watching as well. You have a great Halloween and happy building.